Hello, hello, my magical crafters. How's everyone doing? Alright, this is going to be a really short video. I just wanted to give everybody a reminder that in February I announced that I wanted to do a really small halfway to Halloween swap. Now, this is not something that I'm doing for halfway to Halloween. It is a die cut swap for halfway to Halloween, so we can have some new die cuts to play with at the end of April. Because halfway to Halloween is from like April 29th to May 6th. Okay. If you want to swap with me, you have to have your envelope mailed off by April 3rd, no later than that, because it takes about 2 weeks to get to me. And so then that gives me plenty of time to get it, play with the die cuts. Okay. So far, I've only sent one off to Audrey. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 more spots to fill. Okay. I have 5 envelopes, so 5 people I can swap with. What you will need to include is 1 Twinchie Halloween themed or spooky themed, small and medium die cuts, and one stamped image and sentiment. Okay? And let me show you what I mean by all that. I'll give you some examples here. And the first video that I posted on this, I will link down below, because I think I described more like how I want you to use spooky paper to put all your stuff inside of, but I don't want you to make a card. Does that make sense? Just a card shape out of your spooky paper, so I can reuse it in my paper crafts, you know. So inside the folded paper, I want another, oops, I just spilled them. I want another sample of a different type of spooky paper, just a smaller one, right? I want like small die cuts, I want medium die cuts, I want stamped images, okay, I want a sentiment, here's some smaller ones. Here's my Twinchie. There's some small ones. That's a cat. You see? Here's a small die cut. And if you need to paper piece them together, please do so ahead of time, because sometimes I don't know where they go. So this one is a medium-sized one, but I paper pieced it together just so you guys don't have to guess. So there's one example, and so it's really flat. You should only have to put one stamp on it. Okay. So here's another. They're all different. So here's, and if you don't have die cuts to cut out, you can use ephemera pieces. Okay, here's some small ones. Here. There's my Twinchie. Okay, here's a medium-sized one. Here's my stamped. Oh, they're all sliding. Here's my stamped image and my sentiment. So, and then my extra scrap spooky paper, and then this piece of paper right here. Like I said, I just want you to fold it into a card shape, but I don't want you decorating it, because I want to be able to reuse it in my spooky crafts. Okay. So yeah, very simple, very small, no dimension at all, like flat. Okay. So if you're interested, please say at the bottom, I'm interested. Oh, and if you can try to remember to put halfway to Halloween on the back of your envelope. I mean, if you forget, I don't care. But I do receive pen pal mail too, and so this will just help me, you know, like, oh, okay, this is just a die cut block. So I'm just showing you some examples in here. So here's small. I prefer working with smaller, just because, you know, I like working with teeny tiny stuff. So there's little bats in here. And then these are the medium-sized ones here. That is stuck to that. Okay. There's my stamps. And some of these got 2 stamped sentiments and 1 stamped image. And then there's like some smaller pieces in here. And Twinkies and my spooky paper. Okay. And so I will also leave my email address in the description box. If you're curious at all, you can email me with your address, and I'll give you mine. But, oh, there's a little spider in this one. I mean, you can kind of see. I'm not going to go over every single piece, but I think you get the idea. Here's my Twinkie. It's cute. That one turned out so cute. My stamped image, my stamped sentiment. You can see them peeking out down there. My scrap piece of paper, all wrapped up in another scrap piece of paper. So there you go. And then this one is that. If I can get that one out. They're all different. But they all get a cauldron that I put together for you guys. Okie dokie. So there's your quick reminder. Please swap with me quickly if you want to do this. All it is, you know, you just gotta throw it together and mail it off to me. Alright. Have a magical day. Bye.